Povidone Iodine kicked Venom Doe out of the arena meta. She's mandatory in every single arena team, and if you don't use her, you're screwed, as she power crept Venom Doe, taking the super epic rarity and under team slot. However, this is a huge problem for me specifically. I did over 140 pulls on her banner and wasted 700 normal cutters, all for nothing. Anyways, today I want to reach top 30 inside the arena without using Iodine, just out of pure spite. This is gonna be the most brutal arena challenge, which I'm forced to do for obvious reasons. So top 30 would be Grandmaster 1, but the rank kinda doesn't exist right now, cause Diffsys actually altered how matchmaking works this update and ruined it. In your attack logs, opponents have way less trophies than usual, and low trophy opponents appear more frequently. Matchmaking is worse cause when you fight people with less trophies than you gain less trophies from winning, but you lose more from losing. So contrary to popular belief, seeing low trophy people is bad. This caused everyone's trophy grinding to slow down to a crawl, and the top players are still an elite 1. So not only do I have to reach top 30 without Iodine, but also do it with crap matchmaking. You gotta be kidding me. To make matters worse, I get opponents like this. There's a 5A Millennial Tree and a 6-star Dark Enchantress. This opponent's using the standard team, with Millennial Tree, Timekeeper, Dark Enchantress, Iodine, and Sugar Swan. This is all hopeless, but we might as well take this battle anyways, cause why not? Wait a second, I actually won, but how? Well, I was wearing my lucky t-shirt, which I purchased from myself. These may be the least expensive YouTuber shirts you'll ever see. Some are only $15. And if you want one, or you want to support the channel, the link's in the description. Wait, I should have worn it while doing my gacha pulls. Dang it, I forgot. So I won cause I got lucky, as this meta is RNG again. However, there's a non-RNG strategy that counters Iodine. So my arena tutor, Dirta, gave me an arena team. It looks like a normal Venom Doe standard team at a glance. However, the builds are different, and there's a very important difference that changes everything. The Paper Charm treasure is now completely meta, and this is how we're gonna counter Iodine without using her. But why does it work? Well, it all comes down to Iodine's skill. The Paper Charm removes her debuff immunity, HP shield at the start of the battle, and even the prescription buff she gives allies. And keep in mind that prescription gives 35% damage buff and 30% damage resist. For the other treasures, we're gonna use either watch and the candle. The candle's crowd control is actually extremely good this season. Now let's try the Paper Charm against this opponent, who's using a typical Iodine team, except they have a 5A Millennial Tree. Now, let's take a look at the team's problems and how to fix them. Using Iodine instead of Venom Doe in the Paper Charm team is obviously better, since she's an upgrade, but we can't do that for obvious reasons. Thankfully, Venom Doe is still strong enough to beat Iodine when they're paired with a Paper Charm. So the biggest problem with the team is that at the beginning of the battle, Venom Doe and Dark Enchantress can get instantly one-shot if unlucky, which always leads to a loss. This is cause so far, we've only used the first variation of the team, where Millennial Tree has a 1-second starting cooldown and goes first, which keeps him alive, but Dark Enchantress and Venom Doe may get crowd controlled without using their skills, causing them to die. The solution to this is the second variation of the team, where Millennial Tree has a 2-second start and goes last, while Timekeeper has a 1-second start, so she goes first. Then Dark Enchantress has a 2-second start and goes second, then Venomdo third. However, this causes Millennial Tree to die easily, but Sugar Swan will revive him, and 1 cookie dying is better than 2. Now let's try out the second variation of the team in battle. Our opponent's using an Iodine comp with a candle, a very dangerous treasure. Here we go. Okay, so how does the team work exactly? Why these specific cookies? Well, my arena tutor and I tried Marshmallow Bunny and Silent Salt without Iodine, but they suck. Venomdo is actually good for this team, since they can tank hits for your allies, unlike Marshmallow Bunny. Plus, they still deal decent damage. You could run 6 chocolates with bypass on them, but I used 2 candy and 4 chocolates to make them survive more. The candy's amplify buff increases the amount of healing Venomdo receives. Let's try using candy toppings against this opponent, who's using an Iodine team with a 4A Millennial Tree, and a treasure we haven't faced yet, the Monocle. Now it's time to show the builds of Variation 1, the first out of 2 variations. This one has a 1-second start Millennial Tree, with 4 peanuts, 2 kiwis, and an HP biscuit. Kiwis are here so that he doesn't get crowd controlled as much. Timekeeper has 6 chocolate and bypass. Dark Enchantress has 6 raspberry and bypass. Venomdo has 2 candy, 4 chocolate, and bypass. Sugar Swan has 3 raspberry, 3 apple, quinine biscuit, and no damage resist since it's okay if she dies, and sometimes it actually helps you heal more. So both variations of the team have their pros and cons. Variation 1 is better offensively and does more damage, but is weaker defensively since you gotta hope that Venomdo and Dark Enchantress don't die right away. Let's try out Variation 1 against this opponent, who's using an Iodine team but with a Paper Charm. Wait a second, the Paper Charm? Uh-oh. If we're gonna do a mirror match, but I'm the one using a weaker Venomdo, while the opponent's using the stronger Iodine, wouldn't this be an instant loss? Well, only one way to find out. Aha! Venomdo doesn't actually care about being hit by the Paper Charm, so this battle was actually in our favor. That's right, once the Paper Charm becomes mainstream, Venomdo may return to the arena meta. Now, it's time to show the builds for Variation 2. It's better defensively but worse offensively than Variation 1. We have a 2-second start Millennial Tree with 4 peanut, 2 kiwi, and an HP biscuit. 1-second start Timekeeper with the same build as last time. Dark Enchantress has a special build, 3 chocolates and 3 raspberries for a 2-second start, so she attacks second. Venomdo is the same as last time. Sugar Swan is the same as last time. Now let's push all the way to what would be Grandmaster 1, using Variation 2 against this opponent, who's using an Iodine team with a dangerous candle, 3A Millennial Tree, and 3A Sugar Swan. Here we go. And there you have it. After using actual strategy and wearing my lucky shirt, I became top 30 without iodine. Like, comment, subscribe for more arena videos, alright?